What's up, Leo? Welcome to your Lost Love reading for August 2020. I hope you guys have had good birthdays, or you may have a birthday coming up, so happy birthday month. I love Leo season. I myself am a Gemini, but I absolutely love the Leo energy. So welcome to the channel, welcome to this reading. Before we dive into this reading, Leo, a couple of quick announcements. Number one, I am giving away a different deck of cards every week this month. And this week, we're on week 2, is the Spellcasting Oracle cards. So go ahead and get yourself entered to win. It's completely free. The link is going to be in the box below. And the reason I'm doing this, Leo, the reason I'm running this giveaway every week is to celebrate my brand new tarot workshop course, which I am launching right now. So I'm super excited about it. If you're interested in learning how to read tarot, definitely check it out. I'm going to link it below. I'm very proud of it. It's something I've been working on for over a year, so definitely check it out. And that is all the announcements I have. So let's go ahead and dive into your reading, Leo. So this reading is going to be for those of you out there. And I must add that this is based on a lot of requests from you guys to do this sort of reading, this sort of lost love reading. So this is going to be for those of you out there that are really struggling to get over somebody from your past. You may just be feeling really stuck, feeling really unable to move on from this person. So if that is you, Leo, keep watching, okay? So we are going to pull a card here first. What we're going to do first, Leo, is tap into the past, okay? Past energy. That way you can determine pretty quickly if this is going to be your story or not. So deep breath. So this is for Leo and the person that they are thinking of. So give me a few cards here that represent the past energy of this connection. There we go. We have well-being. Very interesting. Let's see what else we can find out. Past energy between Leo and this person. Whoa. Oh, wow. We had a couple of cards come out. We have courage. Here you are on the bottom of the deck, Leo. We've got courage. These are some really big themes that popped out here. We have got empowerment, which I have to add that this same exact card came out for Pisces. So if you are dealing with a Pisces or have any Pisces in your chart, that might be significant to you. So we have empowerment, forgiveness, and compassion. I'm just going to go out on a limb here, Leo, and say that this has been a very huge, game-changing, life-altering sort of situation. This connection that you are watching this for. This person, this dynamic that you are having such a hard time letting go of. It's been a lot of things. I'm getting the message here that it literally has kind of shook you at your core and affected perhaps your well-being. Mental well-being is what I'm hearing. Emotional well-being. But ultimately, you are meant to emerge from this entire experience feeling empowered. And a lot of this is going to come down to your ability to forgive. With forgiveness, your ability to embrace love, unconditional love, to have compassion for yourself and for this person and whatever they put you through. And ultimately, that does take a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to do that. It takes a lot of courage to forgive. Let's really dig into this. This is going to be a huge reading. I'm just feeling it, Leo. Very interesting. So what can we find out about the past? So what went down here between Leo and this person? What happened here? Oof. What happened? Give me one more card overall. I'm going to pull a few more, Leo, before we dig into this. I definitely feel like there's been a lot of conflict here. A lot of conflict, a lot of chaos. The fucking peanut gallery is definitely showing up here. And by that, I mean other people may be involved, other people's opinions, their 2 cents. Other people may be impacting this connection or have impacted it in the past, Leo. Oh my God. Whoa. This is pretty big. I've got to show you guys before I go any further that these 2 cards popped out, self-love and self-worth. They popped out one after another. You just watch that happen. I can already see where this is going, Leo. I feel like this person made you feel like an idiot. You thought this person was the one, 2 of Cups, the love of your life, and you invested a lot. You put in a lot of time, energy, and effort into this connection in the past. But there was an imbalance. You were giving more than they were with the 6 of Pentacles energy. You were putting in work, way more work than they were. And it created a lot of conflict. It created a lot of argument, a lot of struggle, okay? We've got the 5s, 2 different 5s here, the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. And we've got the Chariot and we've got the 3 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you, this person may have left your life swiftly. And it may have happened in a very explosive way. Perhaps the last words that you exchanged with this person were heated. This person just dipped. They dipped on you. And it left you feeling like a fucking idiot, Leo. This is not going to resonate with all of you, but that is what I'm picking up here. I feel like that a lot of you out there that this is going to connect with. You opened your heart to this person and let them in an emotional way that perhaps you aren't super comfortable doing. Vulnerability, that's the word that's coming to me. You perhaps were very vulnerable with this person and you put effort into this connection. You wanted to make it work. You were vulnerable with them. You cared about them. You thought this was the person, your person. and they didn't meet you halfway. They didn't invest. And it left you feeling like you were naive and like you were, look at this, fantasy. Naive, fantasy, mistake. They left you feeling like you were a fool, Leo, for being vulnerable, for putting your heart out there. And I'm picking up that a lot of you out there are, as much as you may feel like, stuck on this person in a melancholy way, more than anything, I feel like you're pissed. You're fucking pissed. You have a lot of resentment for this whole entire experience because it made you feel really foolish. It made you feel foolish. When this person ran from you, it made you feel foolish. Made you feel naive and like an idiot. It made you ask yourself why the fuck you allowed yourself to be so vulnerable with anybody. Very interesting, Leo. But at the same time, I get the strong sense that a lot of you have been waiting for this person to return. We have the Ace of Wands here. I'm going to see what else I can find out. Yeah, exactly. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this, the Hierophant. I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for your ships to come in. A lot of you have been waiting for this person to come back towards you and offer you reconciliation, okay? And a real commitment. A lot of you have been waiting for this person to come back so that the two of you can have this passionate, brand new beginning. You've been waiting for this person to come back into your life and validate you. You've been waiting for this person to come back in correctly, so to speak, and finally be able to give you as much as you have given them. You're going to know if this is your story, Leo. Very interesting. Let's see what else we can find out. Tell me more about this connection. Woo. Resistance. Sovereignty. Whoa. Darkness. Abundance. Yeah, I feel like that there's just been a lot of battle of ego here. This person triggered you in a very egoic way. By walking away from you and making you feel like a fool, it's like they left you feeling very exposed, Leo, very vulnerable. And you were not cool with that. It really fucked with you. This connection has just been a nonstop battle of resistance on both sides, is what I'm seeing here. There's been a lot of darkness. But on the other side of this, Leo, what's trying to emerge here is this: empowerment, abundance. I'm so interested to see what else we find out here. So let's shift into the energy of now. So what's the current energy? So this is all really past energy. At this point, you're going to know if this is your story or not. So what is the energy of now? What are the current vibes of this connection between Leo and the person they're thinking of? Yep, this is all coming together, Leo. This is a really clear message. What else? What else about this? Current energy, current vibes between Leo and this person. Current vibes. Some of you may resonate with the twin flame label. I just want to throw that out there. Some of you may consider yourself to be the divine feminine in a twin flame dynamic. Yep, I'm definitely picking that up. Whoa. I'm going to throw this out there. I feel like perhaps this person started pulling away from you in the past, and it's like the second they started to pull away from you, you immediately started to put even more effort into this. You tried even harder to prove to this person why they should stay. You know, why you were worthy of them committing to you, basically. I really feel a lot of you identify with the twin flame journey, because in this current energy, we've got masculine energy for one. And I pick this up as being, you know, divine masculine. And we've got the chase, which for me, this is that whole idea of runner-chaser, the runner-chaser dynamic of the, you know, that's often spoken about when talking about the twin flame journey. As of right now, I feel like that you guys are of the mind that this person will eventually come back and commit to you. You are of the mind that this person just wasn't ready. That may be what you're telling yourself, what you've been telling yourself, Leo. You may have told yourself that this person just needed to grow up and get their head out of their own ass. And you may have told yourself that this person, you know, made excuses for them, basically. Made a shit ton of excuses for this person. You may be of the mind that this person would like to reach out and contact you, but that they're just not ready. They're not ready. They're not good with feelings. And that's what caused all of this to begin with. And you've just been waiting for them to come back towards you. Would you give me a chance to make things right between us? I'm sorry I held myself back with you. I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. I feel like that's where you guys are at. That's kind of the belief that you have at this current time. And you know what, Leo? You could be completely right. Everything I just described very well could be the truth. However, the reason why you are having such a hard time moving forward with your life is because of these expectations. And what's ironic about this, Leo, is the longer that you hold on to this, it's just it's going to be the same loop. It's going to be the same shit over and over again. As long as you have this set of very stringent, matter-of-fact expectations, this idea of how you think things should go, which would look like this person coming back and apologizing and finally opening up to you and finally expressing their true feelings and emotions in the way that they weren't able to in the past. And finally offering you this very traditional, committed relationship, this reconciliation happening, the two of you coming back together, them offering you, you know, this passionate, solid, stable, promising new beginning in this very traditional, committed relationship. As long as you hold on to these expectations for the way that this is meant to be, it's going to literally unfold in exactly the opposite fashion. And in the meantime, Leo, you are going to continue to feel absolutely stuck and trapped and just looping in this state of suffering. Because right now, you are still in this energy of chasing after this person. Even if you aren't physically doing anything to indicate that. Right now, Leo, your energy is still in this energy of chasing. And it all comes down to having these expectations. A lot of you, at the end of the day, and I'm not discrediting this person or I'm not discrediting your feelings or anything like that, Leo. I'm not. However, I have to add that for a lot of you, this is a big part of this is related to your own ego, your own pride and ego. Because you felt like a fool when this person walked away from you. You thought to yourself, who the fuck are they to walk away from me? I get the sense a lot of you aren't the ones that are typically getting walked away from. Normally it may be the other way around. And in this situation, you were the one that was left high and dry. And it was very bruising and damaging to your sense of self. And there's still a lot of energy here that is really low vibrational and really very much just wanting to be right, wanting to win, wanting this person to come back and, eat crow, so to speak, to come groveling back, crawling back to you. That may be like something that is a fantasy to you. You would love for this person to do that. That's a part of the problem here. Because at the end of the day, all this person has done is show you something inside of you, Leo, that needs to be acknowledged. This person has triggered wounds and issues surrounding self-worth for you. This person has really made you aware of the fact that you are perhaps a little more attached to the opinions or behaviors of other people and how they respond to you or behave towards you in relation to your own self-worth and your value. And there's something so much bigger that's trying to emerge here for you. This whole dynamic, this whole journey with this person has been at its core a journey towards self-worth and self-love. It's not about reconciliation with this person. And I'm not suggesting that couldn't ever occur. But as long as you have these sorts of expectations that is meant to be, you are going to continue to stay stuck in this state of suffering. So let's tap into the bigger picture here, Leo. Ooh. I'm gonna need a drink of Red Bull for this, Leo. So bigger picture here for Leo. So what is the bigger picture? What is the bigger lesson that's trying to come through here? This is huge. This entire reading just has had a really great sense of flow to it. I feel like it's really going to hit home for those of you that it was intended for. This is all about learning to validate yourself. Everything really we've already touched on. Leo, this entire experience is meant to show you that you do not have to do or be anything to be worthy. You as you are, Leo, are an infinitely abundant spiritual being that is having a human experience. At your core, who you truly are, not your ego identity, which is completely temporary, but your true self, your true essence, your higher self, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Leo, is completely, infinitely abundant and is unconditional love. You within you, you have the ability to tap into infinite wisdom and abundance and unconditional love. This is a really huge truth, Leo. What I see here is that for a lot of you, you've spent your whole life people pleasing, really seeking validation of your worth from other people. And when you were younger, it could have been, your parents, your teachers, your bosses. And now as an adult, it's your significant others. And it may be everyone else too, still. There's definitely an energy here of giving a pattern here, Leo, that I'm picking up, of you giving way too much in effort to prove your worth or your value, okay? You are meant to wake up and realize that you don't have to live this way. Leo, you don't. You do not have to constantly be compromising and being the one that's constantly overgiving and people pleasing, because as you are worthy. You are enough. You are enough, Leo. These are the cards that came out, by the way. The Six of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. At the end of the day, it's this, to me, this is a card, it can be depicted or, interpreted as like an offer of sorts, of tangible physical offer. But for me, it's also a card that represents, it's an ace. It's self-worth, okay? That is the big picture. That is really the big lesson behind all of this. This experience with this person and the rejection that they dealt you was meant to help you wake up and finally see that you don't have to constantly be seeking admiration and attention and validation, Six of Wands, from other people. You deserve reciprocity, okay? In any exchange, energy exchange with other people in your life, Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, true reciprocity. And that's all there is to it. This connection is meant to, if you will allow it, if you will allow that to really, sit with that for a minute. Let it really soak in. If you allow this lesson, which is truly a gift, to really land, it will be so freeing for you, Leo. I pick up that you currently, and likely the majority of your life, you have spent feeling this weight of expectation, the expectations of society, expectations of other people, always striving to be the best and to prove your worth, and constantly seeking that validation in things that are external to you. This connection is a huge gift, and it's meant to finally teach you don't have to live like that anymore, because you have inside of you, you are already infinitely abundant and, contain the wisdom of the universe, really, but you have to tap into it. You have to get out of your own ego mind and find a way to access that. You are super fucking good at resisting it, resisting your higher self, resisting, and trying to just do everything yourself in true Leo fashion, trying to take action, trying to will your way through life. It doesn't have to be that hard. In fact, it was meant to be way easier and way more fulfilling and way more, pleasant of an experience. What do you know? We've got pride, ego, bruised ego, a lot of pride and ego energy here. And I'm not hating on Leo as a collective, but I will point out, just like every other zodiac sign, there are things that each sign has a predisposition to struggle with. And for Leo, pride is usually one of those things, having an overabundance of pride and ego energy. You're meant to overcome that. We've got sexuality here, so take that however it resonates. Perhaps, there may be something regarding your own sexuality, or you may have found yourself leveraging your sexuality somehow in this connection in an unsavory way, or not honoring yourself in some sort of way. Take it however it resonates. That's not going to be, I don't feel like that's going to be for everybody. Yeah, we've got this hole in the soul. This is a deeply rooted inner child sort of wound that was triggered by this person. When they rejected you, when they ran away from you, when they didn't reciprocate. After you went out on a limb and, you were vulnerable with them, you showed up for them, you gave them everything, at least from where you're standing. It was deeply triggering to you. And at the end of the day, the thing it really triggered, the biggest thing it triggered, was pride. Very interesting, because that's literally like something I said at the very beginning of the reading. You're ready to release this, Leo. You're ready to learn this lesson and finally move on from it. And again, that isn't suggesting you and this person will never be together, never end up together. However, if that's ever even going to be a possibility, you've got to release this. You've got to fully let this go. You've got to get to a place where you have made peace with, you have forgiven, number one, you have let go of all of the kind of resentment sort of vibes, all that pride and ego, wanting this person to come back and, come crawling back and grovel, wanting them to apologize, wanting them to finally show the fuck up for you in the way that you have it in your mind that is meant to be, or the right way. You've got to let go of that story. It's not serving you. It's absolutely not serving you. In fact, Leo, again, I want to stress this. It is ironically doing exactly the opposite thing than, the opposite. It's serving you in the opposite way, which isn't really serving you. It's keeping you stuck in this state of suffering. You're ready. You're ready to muster the courage. You have it. You have this courage. You're Leo. You are the lion. You can do this. You are meant to reach within and finally free yourself. Free yourself through forgiveness. Putting down these swords, okay? Bowing out of this battle. Because it's a battle that's going to just continue. And you're never going to be the winner. Realizing that, accepting that, having radical acceptance for the situation. forgiving yourself and forgiving this person for everything that has happened here. Having compassion for this person, having empathy. These are the keys to finally freeing yourself. Anything else here? We've got empathy. What do you know? I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Bingo. And then we've got this energy of perseverance. And I feel like this is the opposite end of the spectrum. What did I say earlier? You are meant to really release the idea that you have to just will your way through life. That you have to try so hard, that you have to constantly be persevering and climbing this uphill battle. There's a need here for you to just shift into an energy of allowing. You don't need to do anything. You need to just allow. Have radical acceptance for things as they are right now in this present moment. Make peace with it. There's no need for you to persevere. The battle you're fighting is ultimately a battle with yourself, Leo. This is some serious shit here, Leo. Let me know in the comments how this is resonating with you guys, by the way. These are some big messages, but if you were guided to watch this, Leo, you're ready. You're ready to hear them. So let's wrap this up with some advice, Leo. So what is the advice? What is the advice and guidance here for Leo? Wow. Bottom of the deck, we've got the moon. You are ready to address this hole in the soul, okay? This hole in the soul energy, this deeply rooted into your subconscious even, with the moon here, wound. It's a wounded inner child that just needs to be acknowledged. And if you're not super familiar with inner child stuff, look it up. It's worth your time, okay? This is a huge part of this. Something inside of you is constantly seeking validation of your worth. The advice and guidance here is to hone in on what within you feels unworthy. There's a need for you to mother your own inner child that doesn't feel worthy, okay? Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor. Look at this. The advice is to take back your own personal power, okay? For those of you that resonate with the twin flame journey, this is that alchemical process of inner union, balancing the feminine and masculine energy within yourself. A lot of you out there are going to resonate with that divine feminine label. And at the end of the day, you know, a big part of the twin flame journey is about this exact thing. You're ready. You're ready to do this, Leo. You're ready to finally get focused on what's really going on here, which has nothing to do with this person and everything to do with you. It's you finally taking back your power and becoming free. Free from this suffering. Realizing that you are an infinite spiritual being at your core. That at your core, you are just unconditional love. All of this bullshit, all of this 3D nonsense that is truly just a temporary ego identity, Leo. It's all nonsense. You're ready to transcend that. You're ready to finally reconnect with who you truly are at your core, which is unconditional love, okay? We're going to pull one more advice card here before we sign off. So one more card here for Leo. Advice and guidance for Leo, August 2020. Surrender to your soul's path. This is beautiful. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. This isn't happening to you. This is happening for you, not to you. This is all a part of the experience that you signed up for, Leo. You wanted to go through specific experiences in this lifetime because it's a part of your soul's path. So just allow it. Allow the lessons to come through. The time is now. You're ready to stop fighting this. Stop resisting. Stop resisting and just allow. Allow yourself to connect with your true essence this month. Again, I'm not ruling out that, you and this person will never reconcile. But at the end of the day, Leo, I didn't focus on that in this reading because it's a moot point. It is. Because first and foremost, before that's even a conversation, this is the lesson that was meant to be learned in this stage of your soul's journey. So until this is recognized and mastered, it doesn't really matter. So that's what I've got for you guys. What a reading. Let me know in the comments, guys, how this resonated. It was such a powerful message, quite beautiful. I hope you walk away from this feeling empowered and excited and just ready to finally end the suffering and break free. So remember to enter to win this deck and check out the new tarot workshop that I've got going on. Until next time, Leo, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Mwah. Peace.